It's been a little bit of a while since I posted some hair content, but today I'm going to be making some changes that I think need to be documented. Round about last August, I think it was, I posted a video where I discussed my two-year hair transformation, where I went from short hair to long hair and the kind of stages in between. I really liked that video and I really liked doing the hair content. Recently though, I've been thinking my hair looks a little bit dead. I've been thinking that my hair needs to have a little bit of life put back into it. I've noticed a little bit of a trend for guys lightening their hair and a little bit of a trend for guys having, I think it's half a head of highlights put in. And I really like the look and it's something that I think that I'll be able to pull off. I'm also, when I go in, I'm just going to have a little bit of style cut back into the hair because I think, as you can see, it's beginning to look a little bit dead and it's beginning to look a little bit lifeless. And it kind of makes sense when I think about it, because in the 2 and a bit years that I've been growing my hair, I've actually only had 2 haircuts in that time. And the last one was back in October, I think. And that was actually by a barber. And today I'm going to a hairdresser, both for the trim and for the highlights. So I'll be really interested to see the difference that a hairdresser makes as opposed to a barber. I'll just do a quick little 360 so you can see exactly what we'll be working with. So if I pull my hair down, you can see that it actually goes beyond my face and actually quite a long way beyond my chin. If I turn to the side, on both sides, you'll see that it comfortably covers the ears, significantly covers the ears, and again goes below the chin. And then if you look around the back, ignoring the fact that my hair is not in the best condition, you'll also see that it goes way past my shoulders. So I'm really interested to see just what the end result will be. And I want to just document it on video, just so anyone who's looking for some hair inspiration will be able to see what I've done. And anybody looking for some hair inspiration will hopefully be able to see that what I've done is a positive change and perhaps implement it themselves. So here's the end result. It's really interesting because when you see yourself every day and you get so used to seeing yourself looking a certain way, it's quite disconcerting when you see yourself suddenly looking different. And obviously when you grow your hair as well, because you don't get that fresh haircut kind of feel, it feels like even more of a strange experience when your hair suddenly looks so different. I like it. It's a lot to take in, but I think the early signs are really, really good. When I left the hairdresser, everybody working there was like, said, "Do you like it? Do you like it?" And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't actually know, just because it's so different. And I think whenever you have a significant change made to your hair or anything like that, you always need to have that kind of first wash and first kind of style before you really decide what you actually think of it. I'll do a little 360 now just so you can see it a little bit more. So again, if I just pull my hair down to the front, you'll see there's some kind of blonde tips there a little bit, although I tend to wear my hair kind of parted or combed back, so it's probably not really something that'll be so noticeable. If you look from the sides, you can see it's a little bit blonder there too. If you look from that side, you'll also see the same thing. And then if I just do a little 360 of the back as well. It's definitely a lot to take in, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this lands for people, because I think, as I've said so much before during the growing process, having long hair, you really need to get very confident in yourself anyway, just because you're doing something that's already not the societal norm. So then to do something as slightly controversial as dyeing it or changing the colour, it's then just that next level up. So this is going to be a really interesting challenge for me to really just kind of take it on and just own it. And that's a challenge that I'm really, really excited about and really, really looking forward to. But yeah, so far so good. I think in the next kind of week or so, I'll shoot a kind of follow-up video where I'll talk a little bit more about my after reflections and possibly talk a little bit more about the styling process and what I think of it and perhaps how I would dress in accordance with it as well. But yeah, really happy so far.